Hello guys, Nintendo Capri Sun here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Warrior. No, I have no tomatoes. I have no tomatoes today. Well, that's a way to start a Monday morning, tomatoes. Well, fun fact about Tomato Lady, as it turns out in the Japanese version of the game, she says something more like, I don't have any puff for you today. Which, I guess in their language is slang for breasts in the face. So, it just so happens I have enough money to buy the broadsword from the armor shop here, and that's exactly what I'm going to go ahead and do. So, and with the money he pays me back for the hand axe, I should be able to get some keys from this town. That is, if we can find the key shop. Now, they did say there were going to be keys here, so I better find those keys. I need those keys to open doors in the world, and I can't do that if I don't have keys, so I better find those keys. Anyway, not to get too obnoxious too early in the morning on you guys here. We wouldn't want that. I am going to probably have to do a little bit of grinding here pretty soon, so... It's like, I don't know, I might have to stop the video like a little ways in here. And do that. No, I've not found a magic temple. Head to the south. That other person was just telling me there were terrible monsters to the south. Not exactly in any condition to be facing up against those right now. But I guess I'm going to have to eventually. Really? Stones of Sunlight in Tanticle Castle. But that's my home. There's no stones there. I mean, I would know that place better than anybody. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't know that place better than anybody, because didn't I journey here, you know, to do this? Like, this is a strange place. And so it stands to reason I wouldn't... Like, that might be the place where I live, but... No, sorry, boob lady, I don't want to talk to you. So, this is one of those towns where you can actually walk around the border. Now, get used to this, because it's not the first time you're going to see this, or... Well, should I say it's not going to be the last time you're going to see it. Orwick is late again, I'm starving. Orwick. Did he forget his Redenbacher's popcorn or something? Oh, no, that's Orville. My bad. Orville. Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. Huh. Can't sing today. Not even gonna try it. Hi, I'm Orwick, and I'm waiting for my girlfriend. Dude! Just... Oh... That is so dumb. I mean, it's not dumb, like... But... And not that they're dumb, it's just... It's one of those moments where you just want to facepalm. Anyway, this is the guy that sells the keys. I'm gonna get as many as I can here. Looks like I'm only gonna be able to get 5. You can actually carry 6. So, at some point, when I get enough gold, I'll probably have to come back here and get number 6. I'm not gonna make you watch me walk all the way around there again. Anyway, all I know is it's grinding time, so let me just get started on this and not waste any more of your time or mine. So I'll see you when I see you. What a nice restful spot of grass. I think I might just have a picnic here. So, hello guys. Sorry about the awkward cut, but this is actually like 4 days later that I'm recording this, and as you can see, I'm now level 14. Which is probably a little higher than is necessary, but, you know... If there's one thing to know about this game, it's that you can never be too high a level. And you can never one-shot too many monsters, either. But not to worry, we'll see tougher foes as we head to the south here. People in town were telling us not to head south. Let me get my cursor off the screen. Because the monsters were supposed to get really bad down here, and case in point, we have the Wyvern. And I don't know anything about them, besides that they're probably flying types, so, you know, just use your sword, I guess. Wraith draws near. These guys are a little more magic-based than the regular skeletons, which as evidenced by their very low physical attacking power. Pretty good experience and gold, though, too. You notice enemies start to drop a lot of gold later in the game. Which is ironic, considering that gold has really very little value as you approach the end of the game. because your final piece of armor and your final sword will both be given to you for free, so it's kind of like, well, what do I need the gold for, then? So you end up walking around with all this gold and kind of wishing you could take it to the casino or something and cash it in. Wow, they really dropped 90 gold? I didn't notice that last time. Anyway, this is what we're looking for here. Take a dump upon the toilet seat. In thy task thou hast failed. Alas, I fear thou art not the one Erdrick predicted would save us. Go now! Well, thanks a lot, asswipe. It's your fucking problem, man. Okay, anyway, sorry. Oh, sure, hit before I'm oh, wow, 12, that's pretty good damage. As you can see, yeah. That's okay, though. Thank goodness for that broadsword. Let's go ahead and heal up here. Oh, I should probably show you my new spells, too, while I'm at it. I'll talk about those in a minute. 7,700 gold, that should be enough. Also, my max HP is much higher than before, 73 now. And, my spells, let's take a look here. We have Stop Spell, which is basically silence. We have Outside, which will take you out of a dungeon that you're in. And back to the overworld. And then we have Return, which will teleport you back to the castle, to Tantegel, to where you started. To where you started the game, so... Which was a lot more useful in the original, like the NES version of the game, because in the NES version... I can't believe I haven't mentioned this part yet. In the NES version of the game, the only way to save is to talk to the king at the castle. So that's why that spell is so useful, and that's pretty much why it's in the game. And now we're level 15, power up by 8, response speed by 9, thanks to my name for those increases being so big. That was a good level. Oh wait, what spell did I learn? Repel, oh here we go. This is basically the same as Repel in Pokemon. Holy crap, a Goldman, really? Okay, Goldman's interesting for many reasons, one of which is, as you'll see in a second here, no experience, but gold increases by 181. Not a bad take-home paycheck, if I do say so myself. That's some hand pay right there, man. Oh, there's another one, wow. I'll take it. I remember seeing these guys as a kid and just thinking, you know... I always pictured, like, the Goldman falling to pieces after you beat him. And then you just picking up those pieces and just being like, we're in the money! We're in the money! Oh my god, 3 times in a row? I don't need that much money. I picked up a lot of money while I was grinding, as you can see. So we're going to be spending a lot of that very shortly here. Okay, alright, if you guys want to quit it... Well, actually, I should get out of the hills. That's why I'm getting attacked so much. Of course, I can imagine the forest would be much better. You know, the furnace! The furnace! Should be sizzling like a sausage! Anyway. Should be back to, regular things pretty soon. My god, man. Should have recorded this a lot earlier in the day. Shit, why is my... Okay, my game froze for a second there. That was not good. I hope it's not because I'm recording. By the way, sorry if the quality on this went down after the cut just now. I was recording with Fraps and Nestopia, because apparently Nestopia is like the only NES emulator that Fraps actually works with. Unfortunately, with Nestopia, I can't get save states or in-game saves to actually work. I actually tried going and saving for real at the king, and it didn't save. Like, I opened the ROM back up, and my save file wasn't there, and I was like, oh... Yes, I would. Now, ideally, we would get the full plate, because it's cheaper, and also, it's the same defense as the Magic Armor. However, the Magic Armor, the reason it's so much more expensive, is because it heals 1 HP for every 4 steps you take. And I'm going to take it. Most people don't buy this, because they find the extra perk unnecessary, and I can see their point, but because of the fact that your last piece of armor in the game is free, I'm just like, why not? So, who art thou? Leave at once, or I will call my friends! Okay. Art thou the descendant No, I guess I'm not, because apparently nobody around here believes that I am who I am. Did I already talk to all these people? See, I got like this 5 to 6 seconds of video that's gonna be at the beginning of this video. And I don't remember what I did in that video, so like, for all I know, I could have bought a full plate in that video. And then I'm using a different save state or something. Because when I lost my saves in Nestopia, I had to replay back to where I was. So I hope everything is mostly consistent here. Like all my other, you know, armor and everything is the same, isn't it? Isn't this what I had before? The broadsword, the large shield. At any rate, let's see. Well, in the last video, we bought those keys in this town, so why don't we take advantage of that? Spell. Return. And there you go, just like that, we're back home, so yay! So now we can take those keys that we bought and use them to unlock all these doors that have been driving us crazy. Case in point, this one here. Let's see what we got. You want to help me out here, lady? There was no one there. Would you? Thank you. Would I buy some fairy water for 38 gold to keep the Dragon Lord's minions away? No. Fairy water is basically the same as the repel spell. So if you wanted to, say, keep weaker monsters at bay earlier in the game, you could do that. But now that we have repel, might as well just, well, all I'm doing is walk into the castle. It wasn't really necessary for me to do that. It's pretty much the same as Pokemon. It lasts a certain number of steps and then it goes away. Now this door, you don't really need to open it because what's in here is not really that good. But I'm going to show it anyway. 8 gold. 12 gold. 13 gold. What am I playing? A slot machine here? Am I playing Colossal Knights? No, I'm just kidding. Never does a brave person steal. Well, never does a brave person leave their gold sitting out where just anybody can take it. Well, then again, he did have the door locked and everything, so... Now here's what's really gonna make you mad. You open this door, come over here and guess what this guy's selling. Magic keys! Wouldn't you know it? Yeah, let's get some more. Yeah, let's get some more. Oh, that's right. I did buy a key off screen. Along with some herbs, so... Oh, I never saw that fighter's ring. I never... Oh, the death necklace. I need to explain this. So, when I played through the game for the second time to get back where I was, because I lost my save and all that, I found this in that cave, that cave where I thought that I didn't get what I needed to get there. Sometimes this item actually shows up there. And you can sell it for 1,000 gold, so... When the sun and rain meet at Rainbow Bridge shall appear, it's a legend. That's cool, but guess what else is cool? Come down here... There's a secret passage! Oh my god. Oh, what have we got here? Hello. Yeah, repels lost its effect. I've been waiting long for one such as thee, Miss O'Neill. Take the treasure chest. Really? You're just gonna give it to me? I just found the Stones of Sunlight, hey! If thou would take the Stones of Sunlight, thou must now discard some other item. Yes. I'll drop a torch. Why do I have these torches in here? I don't know, but I should really get rid of those. Is there some way I can... Yeah, I know. Whatever. Huh, so I have the Stones of Sunlight now. That's one of the 3 items I need to prove my lineage. The others will come along soon enough. Soon enough, viewers. Soon enough. Actually, I'm probably going to have to stop this video here because of that 6 minutes or so that I have at the beginning. So, in the next episode, I'm going to meet you up at the... Well, you know what? I'll meet you right here. 46 damage. That's incredible. In the next episode, I will see you... The game froze again. That's very weird. I will see you at the town on the northwest side. You know, I'll just walk there. I'll stay with you for a few more seconds. Maybe you'll fall asleep with the comfort of my sexy voice. Okay, my sexy voice is going away now. See you guys later.